Hello, Klaus here. In this video, I will show you how you can make a product shot like this. This is a typical shot used in product videos, and it's very often used as a hero shot or the last shot in the video. It shows the product and the surroundings in a unique way, and it will make your product shot stand out. I'll tell you all about that in the studio, and stick around for the end of this video because I'm going to show you a low budget way of doing the exact same effect, super fast and super easy, most likely with the equipment you already have. So let's get right to it. Okay, so we're going to do this effect by using a boom arm for a C-stand. Of course, you could use something else as well. If you don't have a boom arm, you could use like a metal pole, but since I did have boom arms lying around, I'm going to use those. And then we're going to use something like this. It's a flagpole holder, but we're going to modify this thing so it will work, because out of the box it doesn't come like this. So I'll just show you how to modify that right now. Okay, so this is how the thing arrived from Amazon, and I modified it a little bit, so I'm going to show you how to modify this so it will work. So I'm just going to push this aside here, and let's just quickly take this out of the plastic. I'll then show you how to modify this. Away with that, taking off the screws here, like that, and this is how it comes when opened, and we can then attach this and screw this, but this is absolutely not what we want because it can't go as smooth as this one. So we're going to modify this, and there's two modifications we need to do. First off, we are just going to take this off and just very simple turning this around and putting this the other way around, and then we have it the other way around, and we can then tighten this in like so. And we don't have to tighten it too much, but just so it's kind of fitting well and can move kind of without too much problem. A little more like that, and less, something like that. For now, that is good. The second modification we need to do is actually this one here, which is this holding the flagpole. It's simply not big enough, so you are going to change this screw out here. Like you see right here, this small little piece of screw, we're going to change that out with something like this, which is the same size but just way longer, so it can go in here, and so it can actually hold down the metal pole here instead, and now it should be good to go. So you need to do this pretty simple modification to this, but other than that, nothing else to worry about. So let's get on with it. After you have done the modification of the flagpole, you would need to either screw this into some kind of a wood plate or something, or you can just clamp it on the table or whatever with one of these guys. And that's what I'm going to do because I don't want to drill into the table. So that's how we're going to do that. So let's get on with the setup. So to build the rig, we're going to take two boom arms and connect that to the flagpole holders. Make sure to tighten the flagpole holders very well so it's not too loose. Now you're going to take the third boom arm, take a grip head and connect that to the middle of the boom arm. When you have done that, we are going to take that boom arm and connect that to both ends of the boom arms that are connected to the flagpole holders. We are going to connect that using, again, grip heads. Tighten the grip heads and put those on both so they will make a frame. Next thing is to add a tripod head to the boom arm using a spigot. You're going to do that by connecting the spigot to the grip head and then simply just screwing on the tripod head. So just to recap, to do this build you'll need 3 boom arms, 3 grip heads, a spigot and a tripod head. Okay, so now we have built the rig. I've used the C-stand arm to make a frame connecting them to the flagpole holder down in the bottom. So now we can actually lift this up, as you see right here, putting on a camera, and then we can do this movement here, and we can do this pretty smooth, cool shot. By the way, we are using a pack of oatmeal, not sponsored or anything, but oatmeal is a good thing, so that's what we are doing. So let's start shooting. Okay, so let's start shooting. So we're just going to start recording, and we're going to lift it up, and you just set the focus from the bottom here, and then the focus will be the same all the way through. So it's just to do this super slowly and try to keep it as steady as possible as well. There we go. Cool. And also I am shooting in 60 frames a second just to make the footage more smooth. So have a look at the shot. So that is the first way how you could achieve this effect. It really makes your product stand out, and it also makes your production look a little more expensive. For the alternative way of making this effect, you are going to need nothing else but a tripod and maybe a pair of slippers or something that can kind of keep things from sliding. If you do like this kind of content, please consider to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, so you can have a notification every time there are new videos out. So let's get out in the studio, and I'll show you exactly how you could pull this effect off. For the next shot, we're going to use a tripod and a old shoe slipper, something that can help to make this shot more smooth. So let's do the setup. Okay, so here we're going to take our tripod and we're going to fold it out so we have two legs out, and the other one we're just going to fold that all the way in. So to make this shot, we are going to take our slippers and put them at the end of the table here, and then with the legs on top, so it will prevent your camera rig from sliding, and you do that in both sides, and then you're ready to put it in the camera and start to do the shot. So we're going to take our camera up here, and we're going to put the focus at the same spot, and if these are too slippery and running, you could put a weight or something like that on. Here we go. So that is how you can achieve doing this shot with equipment you already have lying around. So here you have the shot. So there you have it. That's how you can pull off making your shot look like you are using a robotic arm. So I do hope you found those two tips helpful. If you're interested in learning more about filmmaking, tips and tricks, and even Davinci Resolve, we have a homepage that's made specifically for content creators and filmmakers in mind, with free resources for you to use. So anyway, I do hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out. And if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on this channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.